welcome to your favorite recipe. So today I have an interesting project that I'm going to cook. I know I called it a project. It is still food, but so I got this book, 50 Ways to Eat Cock by Adrienne, and I got this cookbook as a gift. As a matter of fact, it's a surprise gift. And I had no idea when I got it. It was shipped to me and it was like around my birthday. So I was like, oh my God, I wonder if my husband is trying to tell me something. I mean, I'm in the kitchen a lot, so maybe I thought he was being romantic, if you know what I mean. There are actually a lot of recipes in here. There are like, yes, just a variety of it, a long list, multiple pages. So it's not a joke. It's actually one of the best gifts. My friend Lauren gave this to me. So thanks, Lauren. And one of the recipes I found in this book is gumbo. So the first thing first, prepare all the vegetables, and I have pepper. One of my ways to prepare peppers is to cut this right in half so that it avoids all the seed part, and I can just cut around it, have it upside down, about an inch length here. So another trick I'm going to show you, this is how I like to prepare it. When it's asking for your onion to be chopped, cut this, cut this from the top in half, add some power to it. So once you have it chopped in half, you're going to put the flat surface on the surface, cutting board, chop the core off, but you're going to hold on to this top end here. So the reason I keep the top on and not chop it up is, you'll see, but it really holds the onion nicely together as you're chopping it and dicing it. And once you have that part done, you're going to cut across. It's kind of beautiful. We're not wasting any onions, so all we have left is just this part. You know why you always prepare vegetables first? So that you can use the same cutting board after you cut up the vegetables, but if you use raw meat, and then try to use vegetables, you have to wash it again. Woo, here comes the tears. Oh my God, I think I'm so excited for it. I'm already like in tears. I'm still recovering from chopping up onions. I want to show you the real me, that I am human. So I have emotions and I have excitement. It's like more happy tears when I'm chopping onions because I know what I'm going to eat after this. So you're going to cut the chicken into cube sizes, which is equivalent to about, I would say, a quarter. Now I like to season this. So I got heavy pot on a high heat, and this recipe calls for lard or bacon fat, 4 tablespoons of that. I'm not going to have 4 tablespoons of lard or bacon, but I'm just going to use butter. You can use oil too, but just for more flavoring and a little bit of the extra creaminess from the butter, I'm going to use butter. So butter has a low heat point, which means it's going to burn really fast. 1 second ago, this was still like solidified and hard blocks, and now it's into all liquid. Reduce the heat to medium-low. What I'm going to do is add my protein and just kind of saute the meat. And constantly stir. So let the meat cook a little bit. It'll take about 5 minutes or so. And I'm going to increase the heat back up to medium-high here. Make sure the chicken is cooked. While that's cooking, next thing I'm going to prepare is our next protein option. Hot smoked sausage. You just have to kind of keep your eye on the heat level. You're going to be working on adjusting the heat level throughout this cooking process. So it's still on about medium to high. And when the chicken's about to be almost done, The outside's done, but the inside still needs to cook. This is where I'm going to add the sausage. It's already pre-cooked. So I'm going to cut the sausage into about coin size. Okay, the chicken needs another couple minutes, and this is when I create the room in the middle and start to add all the vegetables. Yes, I did not forget about the shrimp. So I already bought cooked shrimp. All it needs is just thawing it. All it needs is defrosting it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Adam?
Yeah, frozen shrimp.
Yeah, frozen shrimp just needs a little bit of heat to thaw out and defreeze.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm having a hard time today. It's time to add our vegetables. Onions. It's pretty easy. Once you have your vegetables prepared and pick out your protein options, typically gumbo has more than 2. So you probably have seen a lot of chicken and sausage gumbo. I definitely like my gumbo to have that distinct seafood flavor, so I chose shrimp. So while that's all in there, all the ingredients are in there, this is time to add my gumbo fillet. I'm cutting this recipe in half, so half tablespoon is about 1.5 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon dried thyme, and I've got about ½ teaspoon. Oh my gosh. It really helps with poultry and seafood, just bring out the savoriness out of you. Surprise, surprise. When I was picking this up the other day, right next to it conveniently, I saw this. I've never tried it, but I'm going to try it. It's hot Old Bay seasoning for chicken, seafood, salad. Well, salad, that's interesting, and meat. I like my gumbo to have a little bit of a kick. So I'm adding in about 1/4 teaspoon. 4 quarts chicken stock here, and I'm going to add 2 cups. I told you you're not going to step away from the pan for 1 second. You're going to constantly just stir this. Because our shrimps are already cooked, I'm going to have to wait until the water is boiling. Right before that comes to a boil, what I need to do is my garlic. So one more trick here to preparing your garlic when you don't have garlic press. Use this flat side of the knife and just give it a wham. And just put your 2 fingers at the top of your knife and just go to town on these garlic. I'm going to add my garlic in here. And it's perfect timing because my roux is just boiling. So once that's in, I'm going to add my shrimp gently so it doesn't splash all over you. Last thing, while that's coming to a boil, what we're going to do is prepare our rice and to serve this soup on top of. I'll let gumbo to get to know each other for about 10 minutes, give or take. So I'm back. It's time to check on our gumbo and time to taste test. This is a huge spoon, so I'm not about to burn my entire mouth with that. Okay, I'm really back with the tasting spoon. It's still boiling, and I can still taste it because I don't know about you, but I grew up in Korea. Well, it's still like boiling hot, but I can taste this. When I was growing up in Korea and having Korean parents, they will serve like boiling hot soup, like enjoy your meal with a smile on. So I'm pretty sure I like burnt the entire top of my mouth. Oh, that's so, so good. And yes, now it is time to add our parsley and we will be ready to serve this gumbo. So it calls for 2 tablespoons parsley. Again, I'm going to chop about 1.5 teaspoons. Another thing is, this is just regular parsley. Do not buy curly parsley. It's it's grass. And you'll probably see it somewhere. I don't even know why they sell it there. So typically, green onions are a good way to go. Fingers curled up. Use it to garnish your white rice. Life is all about being extra. I'm gonna use this Old Bay seasoning hot and just a little bit. When you're serving to other people, please do deshell your shrimp. I didn't do it because I'm a little impatient with food. That's really good. And my voice cracked. It is so good. Thank you so much for watching. Today I made gumbo out of 50 ways to eat cat. I need to grow up, obviously, because it's so funny to me. I mean, what a great name. She's hilarious, and I really hope to meet her someday. If you're watching the Adrienne, give me a thumbs up for trying your recipe, and I actually really like the flavor, and it's still boiling because I want that to constantly boil and just like fill up the whole room. If you make it, let me know how it turns out for you, and let me know how I can also improve. And if you want to watch new videos that I'm going to be making, please hit subscribe right below and hit the bell button for every single time I post new videos. Thank you. Have a great day.